Welcome, everyone, to a brand new type of playthrough. It's a recorded playthrough, pre-recorded. I thought about live streaming this, but I thought maybe this ain't the thing that I should be live streaming. This is called Blueprints, a puzzle box of a game that's a roguelike elements to it. It's hard to explain, but we'll get there accordingly. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, this game involves a lot of puzzles, a lot of things, and I've probably recorded this way long time ago by the time that you're seeing this, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish it, and by that means get to the end of whatever it is. Now, do I know what I'm doing? I have a slight advantage of I know the type of game it is, and I know the basics about it, but I don't know any puzzles or anything like that. I have never done a puzzle game on my channel. I've never done that because I'm notoriously fucking stupid at them. I'm really bad at them. So we're gonna go ahead and try our best. Every episode is going to be a new day. That will become more apparent as to what we're doing when we get on here. So at the end of the day, we will basically take a nice little count of what do we know and what we don't know. Also, I have available to me notes that, hey, if you need to see all the notes that I've made, I'll pop them up on the screen so that way you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to be playing with controller for right now. If I have to change to something else, maybe I will. But I think this would be a fun thing to do. I'm going to go ahead and press new game because we've started this. There we go. And let's learn about how, you know, the backstory and everything of this game. I believe there's a cutscene or it's not a cutscene. I don't remember. But we'll find out together. And hopefully I can be a smart cookie about things. I hear storms. This will be exciting. Now I get to watch some of this too. I've never seen. Association with raw fury. Also, if the sound's too loud or too quiet, apologize. I tried to have it turned down. I might need to turn it down again. I'm unsure. I'll see after the first day. I'll fix any audio issues after the first recording. Hello? Oh, did I turn on captions?
I, Herbert S. Sinclair,
Automatically on anyway.
Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
So he dead. Great.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
So like you said, like you can hear, his will
and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew.
That's the premise. You gotta find the 46th room
of my 45-room estate.
There's a secret room somewhere you have to get in.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
So you only get to keep
In
the mansion, manor, estate.
This 18th day of March, 1993.
The estate,
Herbert S. Sinclair.
if you find that 46th room. And that's basically what it is. This is a room, this is a manor that as you're discovering and going through it, you get to build upon it and select rooms to try to make your way through the place. And throughout that, you're going to find little puzzles, I think, and hopefully those puzzles will lead you to the main idea. You can see that it said day one because we're starting with that day. Also, I haven't played a non like Pokemon style that sort of game in a long time, so it'll be interesting to see how good I can actually do this. Ew, don't like this. I need the sensitivity to probably be a little bit higher and good. Can I go fast? Oh, nope, that's not it. No, we're not calling it a day. Game setting, no. Game settings, yeah. Controls. Look sensitivity, I want that up a little bit. Room directory, already did that. Blueprint menu, already did that. I think that's good. Yeah. Oh, that's a little bit better. Maybe like a tiny bit more. I should have messed with this already. I don't care that I didn't. Let's boop, boop, boop. Oh, so much better. I hope I can get like a faster run. I don't know if there is. Game settings, nope. No, controls. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I also don't know what smooth look does. I should probably like all of this stuff and figure it out. Okay, so yeah, this is the manor, and as you can see in the top left corner, we have 50 steps. Every time you draft a room, like for example, we go over here. Oh, sorry. Let me really quickly grab these blueprints. Blueprints! These will serve as a useful map on your adventure. Throughout your adventure, an inventory log you may access by pressing the right trigger. Great. So you can see you go like this, and now, hey, look, there it is. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes on all of the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules for this commission, covered in the fine print or my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items can be brought inside the estate from the outside. Great. Tools or items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, so all tools and stuff stay in the house. You may not stay overnight. That is correct. We have to go, when we call it a day, we go stay out in a different place, like a camping site. We can go look at that at some point. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and do not rely on the successes of the previous day, except we're going to have the knowledge of the previous day and anything we found out from there. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you will find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century. That's 50 years. And even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. So, that's great. Now that we have that done, we're going to find our way through this. Now, I do know that's a queen. That's an ace. I don't know. Maybe that has to deal with something. Look, I'm gonna just try my best to just walk through. As you can see, there is one place at the very, very top, the antechamber. That's the place that we need to get to. That's my goal. So we're gonna try and kind of just find our way around stuff and start drafting rooms and see what happens. As you can see, you have a selection of rooms. I can pull up the map as well, and you can see like how it fits in each place. Like it's right here. If I need to move out of my way, I will. But because we have a left and a right, I kind of like the idea of, having a closet first. See what if I can get any items. Items are fun. I feel like if you draft rooms, from what I understand, any room you draft, you cannot come up again. So like dead ends and stuff are good to get out of the way. Hello. So as you can see, we have a gem and we have a sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. If I find any locked trunks, it'd be good to know. Notice when I walked in here, it went from 50 to 49. When I walked back in, we went from 49 to 48. I only have those 50 steps and that's it. Here's where it talks about it. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to search and must call it a day. Great. So I think I'm just gonna make my way. Like, for example, laboratory would be terrible because I have this and I have a whole nother spot right here as well. It's a 5 wide room selection. So probably the best thing to do would be a spare room here. Pantry would be fine. It would give me money and I don't have any. Actually, let's do pantry. I'm fine with that. While we're here, let's go this way. I just want to see what we can pull on this side as well. You can see that there's a nook. You got a storeroom, which is another dead end, or we have a hallway which will go through to both up and right. I feel like that's a good thing to go ahead and pop in. And then I'm gonna go this way first. Now, I don't know if there's a fast way of walking. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have been informed that we have extra guests exploring the house. 50 steps should be more than enough. There are 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change you left and leave it in the pantry. As you can see, we got some money that we grabbed. And we got, you know, some stuff here. Are there other, like, yeah, like you got, like, pair of hands and a crowbar? Like, these have to be something, right? When it comes to the, like, picture. I don't know. We'll have to... I'm going to lock that in the back of my mind. Right now, we're kind of just exploring, seeing what we can find. A guest bedroom, but would be a dead end. Corridors, always left unlocked. That's good. Can doors be locked? I assume, because when we saw that storeroom, you could get a key. And laboratory would just end, but then we would, like, close off this entire area. We don't want that, so we'll do corridor. I don't want to go too far, because I do want to make my way to the hallway on the other side. Is there anything here? Anything here? Just another painting. We've got stars. Stairs. Stars? Stairs? Hey, are those our stars, right? Kind of looks like a playing card. Where we saw playing cards in the other thing. Okay, we got a nook that will turn behind the closet. We've got a spare room to keep going forward, or we got a storeroom. I'm going to do a nook. Because I want to just keep exploring. Like, look, there's pictures here, too. There's a picture there. There's a picture here as well. Key. Appreciate you. It's weird that there's like a... I like the aesthetic of all these chess pieces that are around. Neat. Oh, hello. What are you? A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool that you will not regret having beside you on your journey. That's why I have the notepad in case I need it on the paper. And if I need to make more notes, I can make more notes on that. Nothing else here? Nope. Let's just keep going then. Parlor lets us go up. Guest bedroom, dead end. This dead end. Guest bedroom's plus 10 feet though. No, because then, no, I'd rather go. I want to keep exploring. Plus, it's got a puzzle piece, and I don't know what a puzzle piece does. Hello, are there puzzles here? There's boxes. The box is this box is the middle box. That is incorrect. You are on the left, sir. The gems are in the middle box. We don't know. Could be. This box is the middle box. That is also incorrect. This one's incorrect. That one's incorrect. Are you also incorrect? Well, hello. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, who's Frank? It had been quite a while since we had been in a decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included this letter with all the details you need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box that displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box that displays false statements. The only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay, so that means the middle box was the correct one. Yeah? What are you? Are you allowing me to open it up? A component of the parlor game. Yeah, that lets me open up this. So yeah, you're lying because you're not middle. You're lying, you're not middle. Since both of those are lying, this one has to be telling the truth, which says the gems are in the middle one. So yeah, give me some gems then, baby. Thank you. Appreciate you. More pictures. You got a rod, or like a fishing rod, and like a road. Rod and road. Weird that those names are similar. It's also weird that like in the hallway we went to, they had a similar name as well. Like I think it was like, I thought it was stars, but it could also be diamonds. And then there was like, what was the other thing? I don't remember. There was like a stairwell. Hello. Storeroom, spare room, or nursery. Where am I right now? This can go forward. Nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, game 5 steps. I haven't drafted a bedroom besides this one. Storeroom can give me a key, a gem, and money. I have keys, gems, and money. And then this just goes forward. Would it be bad? If I do this, that means I have to make my way all the way around. Same with this, and I'd be spending a gem. I feel like we're going to run into a bedroom again, so I'm going to do this for now. Hello? What do we have in here? Nothing besides spooky music. Nothing in here? Wait, hold on. Key? Key. That's exciting. Hello. It's a Red Prince. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Only true color. What does that mean? He could, because it's like italicized, so like true means something. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up at the fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. No, it's blue. He had always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had that one made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you could guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, the book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. Hold on, go back. So my thought process was, is this page here different than this page here? But I don't think it is. We'll think of that later. Next one. A story about you, and it needs to be said about a red prince's book, the red book we just read. Interesting. So the only thing I got out of that is the word true was italicized for some reason, which means maybe true in the color red has to do with something. Red iconography. There we go. Red usually means like anger. And look, there's more. What are you? You're flowers? Flowers? I don't know what kind of flower you are, but you're a flower. This is like a stage of some sort. Stage, and what flower is like a stage? I don't know. We need to make our way back, yeah? Yeah. Am I able to go faster than this is the question. I don't know. I tried like pushing down. That doesn't work. No. We're just gonna make our way past. I don't think we're gonna have like any editors or anything. And we're gonna go to this area. Ooh, hello. Also in red? Weird. Doors in the West Ring are more likely to be locked. So east is on the right, west is on the left. It's like the word we. So West Ring is locked. Good to know. That's why we have hallways that are sometimes unlocked. Are there any? There's a tree and a safety pin. Those gotta be dealing with something, right? Store. Oh, gross. Well, there's a bedroom. Hey, and we're all the way to the. That'd be perfect. Drafted a bedroom. We get +5 because of nursery. There's a thing there which we can break. Oh, that's exciting. Is there anything else in here? Greetings from Reddington. Okay. Why do I need anything about you? Reddington. I mean, the word red again showing up. There's you pointing to the floor for some reason. There's a price tag on the... Is there another one? A price tag and a deer. Cool. More chess pieces. I like the chess pieces. Okay, what's in here? Give me something good. Ooh, keys. Thank you for the keys. Appreciate it. Anything else I can grab? No? I got so many keys. A den, a spare room, or a kitchen. Which way am I facing? Den would be good, even though we have a thing already going up there. Kitchen would go straight. I want to go up no matter what. So it's either going to be spare room or den. I can already go up via hallway. So let's spare room. Is there anything in here? Ooh, a window. Wait, is it because I'm on the far side of the building? Because technically I'm on the far right, right? So, like, there's a window. Is there anything out there? There's a statue of some sort? Interesting. There's nothing here besides the lovely paint that they're painting. Anything in the paint? No. Anything over here? No. Let's just keep going, baby. Oh, I feel like red means something. Chapel. Every time you enter the chapel, lose a coin, but I only have 4. Let's do chapel, because that will put me left or up. And if I go to the hallway, which I'm about to go do in a second, because I don't want to enter this yet. I'll lose money if I enter this. I can maybe go around the chapel. Yeah? Yeah, we can go around the chapel. That's fine. So we'll go this way. We'll go around. I like that I can enter that no matter what. And go this way. Ooh, a bunk room. Counts as 2 bedrooms, so we would probably get plus 10 or 8. Or we have guest bedroom, or we have the observatory. Observatory seems fun. It needs a gem. But also, it's like a turn, but you can't turn into anything. If you haven't noticed, look, you can't turn into anything. Honestly, I'd rather do like one of the bunk rooms, or one of the bedrooms. Because it's a dead end, and I can go behind it anyway. Yeah. Let's do this one. Is there anything in you? Do I get that plus 5 twice? Oh, I do. Hi. Hello. Hello? Aren't you cute? Can I pet you? No, but I love that you're here. Lovely. Ooh, and coin. Great. I'm going to need that coin. There's more chess pieces. I like There's like 2 chess pieces. And there's 2 beds. Do the chess pieces be like how many beds are there? You've got like off-brand Atari. Anything else I can explore? Hello! Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he has at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does, it again will not get to go to the he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me and today, and it is a good day because I know he cries when he can't even find his book and therefore even though he is older, he's a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I finally get to return him the book I gave to him a long time ago. I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you will find it as hilarious as I do. Honestly, I have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I would have it any other way. I still would have rather had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Isn't Simon who I am? Ain't I Simon? I think. Might be wrong about that, but I think. Cool. I like that there's there's got to be something with these posters. Like, I've been told that there's like a lot of things. There's a lot of puzzles. We've kind of just explored and haven't talked about anything yet. Oh, I lost the money. This is a neat little place. Anything here I can mess with? Can't drink from the cup. Can't. It's a bishop. Get it? Because it's a fucking chess piece, but it's like a religious one. Look at all these guardians. You got like a chimney sweep. what looks to be like a jockey, I think. What are you? Farmer? Farmer. Chef, because that has a chef hat. Actual knight, I think. Got like a shield. Maid outfit. Person who works on farm that isn't farmer, like they're holding a hoe. Yeah? I like all these statues too. Okay, let's just keep going. What do we got here? We've got the laboratory, we've got a courtyard, and we've got an office. Okay, courtyard would be best. Would office be? Courtyard would be best because we can keep heading up and gives us more things to like go through. Let's also, because I don't want to walk back in here as much as possible. What is this one? Guest bedroom. That's another bedroom. You've got a den, but it doesn't go in the correct way. Or you've got a drawing room that also does not go the correct way. The only thing here good would be guest bedroom, which is fine because one, I get more steps, and two, like I can go around it. Yeah, in the courtyard. Cool. What do you got here? You got a grandfather clock and a what is that called? A lock? A clock and lock? There's got to be something with that. Ooh, a key. Thank you. Anything here? Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed mathematical puzzles. Ooh, I like math. And appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation, hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Kimberly Lowry? There was a Lowry earlier. Is this like the wife, or is this the same K person? I didn't remember what the first name of the Lowry person was. Should I write it down? No, we're not doing notes right now. Right now, we're just exploring. Hello, what do we got in here? We have, what are you? Hello? Can I pick you up? I can. Metal detector? Greater chance of finding keys and money. Cool. Then you've got like dirt. We're outside. We're on the far right, but there isn't any windows that are open. Okay. Let's see what's this way first. No, we're hitting locked doors? I mean, sure. Got locked doors. We are kind of like, I feel like the further up you get is probably more locked things. Dining room. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Or we finally have that den. We could probably go in the den, get a gem. I still have 2 things going up, so I should be good. The whole left side of the house we haven't been able to go to. What we got here? More chess pieces, a gem that we were told, some lovely fire, lots of clocks. Lots of clocks. Once again, more hand-drawn paintings. This one is of like a match or a fire match. And this one's like another tree. We've seen that tree before. Nothing that way? Right. We have to go this way. What you got for me? Utility closet gives me a breaker box. Don't know what that does. Dining room. That opens up spaces. Or the boudoir, which seems to be a bedroom of some sort because it's purple. If you notice, all the bedrooms so far have been purple. Bedroom, bunk room, guest bedroom, and nursery. So it would give me more feet. I kind of want to do the dining room and see what's there. No, we've been doing a lot of bedrooms, but we will be kind of like stuck into one area. Let's do it. To the boudoir. Hello. Anything in here? Nothing? Can I do anything on it? Can I pick up this brush? No. Oh, what is this? A picture of Christmas. There's a safe someone got for Christmas. Is there anything else? this the same room? Hold on. Is this the same? Does it have like the... Yeah, it has like this thing. See? That thing is... Where are you at? Yeah. So is there a safe somewhere? Ooh, pictures. Graph. Upwards, and then some type of like minecart. Some shoes. Is that... Ooh, hello. I don't know anything for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many can I put in? Just as many as I want? Oh, that's not fun. I don't know how... Okay, we know nothing, but we know that there's a safe in here. With some type of code. They got it on Christmas. We also know they got it on Christmas. Yeah, sure. So we are here. Lavatory would be the end. Patio turns up. East wing hall. Spread gems in each green room. I only have one green room, so I would get a gem, and I'd be able to turn. The hall I don't think is doing anything. Yeah. Let's keep this here. This place. Hello, gem, and you. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt. Oh, we saw dirt earlier. In the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Too bad I don't got a shovel, but I do see a lot of dirt. What are you? Hello. What's this? Security door is locked by electronic key card. I don't have a key card. So do I have nowhere else I can go? I think I'm done. I think I don't have anywhere else I can go. We haven't explored the outside yet. I know we could have turned around and done the outside. Is there now a gem in here somewhere? This is a green room. There is. Can't do anything with it, though. Okay, you're gonna take my coin. Yeah, take my coin. Let's head back towards the end. Or the beginning, I guess. And see if there's anything out there. Like, we didn't go outside at all. Maybe we can try to go outside. Unfortunate that we couldn't get up past that. And like I said, every day is going to be a new episode. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can done each day. And we'll do a little bit of reconnaissance of, hey, what's all this stuff? Looks like there's a gate or a thing down here. Let's go through this way. I hope that eventually I can run. Learn how to run. Nothing there. Maybe something down there? What else we got? This is pretty. That's pretty right there. Top. There's a gate. I'm assuming this is locked and I can't get to it, correct? Correct. Okay. There is a campsite. I believe this is where we stay overnight every time. I remember that. Like I said, I know a little bit about this game, but not that much. What's this? The campsite. Due to the rules set forth by your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarter. You may call today at any time from the blueprint menu to return to the campsite for a night. Yeah, I saw that. It's in the bottom right corner over there. What's up here? An orchard? Like an apple orchard? With a lock. Another 4-digit code that I don't know, and I'm assuming it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. I could check it, but look, I feel like this game is smarter than that. Okay, so there's nothing there. I have all these feet and nothing to do with it. What's up here? Another thing? What are you? Can I open you? Probably not. You look kind of like the security door type thing that we had. That I ran into? Okay. Fair. Interesting. So what other things can we do? I don't think there's much of anything that we can. There's an off gate here. It says private drive. Maybe that's where like a car. Those where cars come in. Like if I drove here. There's a down-about area. We're gonna go down there. And hopefully everything's good. By the way, I haven't been paying attention at all if like the frame rate's bad or like anything. I'm hoping it seems fine for me. Even if we are kind of like, you know, slowly making our way through things, I feel like I can make it faster. So no, I haven't learned what button makes go fast. Directory. Hey, do I get to? Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, there's so many rooms. You can like learn about things. Green rooms, bedroom, red rooms. Red room. We did a chapel. That's a red room. Yeah. You can figure out like how common they are. Yeah. Cool. Green room, hallway. Bedrooms are purple. Okay, cool. My hunch was correct. Another thing. Can I like pull these off? No. Lots of locked out places. This kind of is just. Why are you broken? Like things down there. I don't know if that's just set dressing or if that's an actual thing you can do. There's something also down here. There's a spooky area. What is the spooky area? Spooky area? Do I need to like light you up somehow? I do need to light you up somehow. Looks like there's nothing on like the crates or anything. Okay, spooky area, spooky. Cool. So, we've kind of done a lot of learning about the estate this episode. A lot of learning about like, you know, the rules of what you can and can't do. It seems like you want to make your way up north as much as possible, and you want to use as much like spread out as much as you can to like get as many areas, because we deaded at the top of that patio in the top right. It's what we did. And hopefully maybe the next day will go better. This kind of looks like it would be a fountain, right? Yeah, looks like it would be a fountain. Oh, look at that. It says make a wish. Okay, cool. I have made a wish that hopefully something will happen at some point in my life. Something good will happen in this game. I think we're ready to call it a day, though. Unless, can I open it? You seem open. No! Look, you can just climb through the hole. This is not like, you could, let's climb above this. Okay, I think we have to call it a day. So, before we call it a day, or no, we can call it a day. Let's go ahead and do that. Inventory, oh, we got inventory here. Call it a day. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate, as well as your current inventory would have been reset. Yeah, we're gonna call it a day. I don't think there's anything else we can do. So what happens now? Mount Holly, an east-facing inn. East wing favored. I've got 6 bedrooms. Total rooms 18. Rank reached 5. Steps taken 41. Items found 2. Look at all that stuff. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and look at our notes. What have we learned today? We learned that there's 4 numbers. Yeah. We learned that there is a safe in, where was it? The boudoir in the 4 numbers. Like the pictures of in the room, there's always 2 pictures in every room. So at some point, I gotta figure out what that's about. I have no idea what that's about. Did we learn anything else today? You need a key card for places, so we need a key card for places. Maybe that's an item of some sort. And that's kind of it when it comes to like puzzles we haven't done. There's also there's a math-based puzzle in, I don't know what room it is. I gotta be careful. I forgot there's a pause button. There's a math-based puzzle in somewhere, and I don't know where. My bad for pausing. I didn't mean to. I think that's it. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna save this. We're we're gonna boop, go back into here, then see what's next. Save and continue or save and quit. Like I said, every day is going to be different. So I'm going to save and quit. And the next time I see you, we will do day 2.